So today I have the great pleasure of interviewing our next guest on Mantras of the Moment. This woman is a mindfulness mentor. She is a mother of three young small children, all boys. She's also dedicated her life to addiction recovery, and she happens to be my elder sister. Hi Ho, how are you?
Hey Deb, I'm good, darling. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you so much for taking the time to come on and have a chat about the mantra that's kept you going in 2020. Let me start by asking what I've asked everyone so far. How have you, in your world, living in, your bubble, how have you coped with the last 12 months adapting to life in the pandemic?
Well, everything that I've learned has been from being in recovery, basically, and I have to break it down. And there's a very, very well-known saying in the world that I live in of just for today, and I have to do that. And sometimes I have to even break it down just for this morning and just for this afternoon. I've got a note on the door now saying, "Please do not enter," because the boys are with me, and also OP, as you know, is my dog, and he's scratching away now. So I'm hoping and praying that.
I love it. Just as you said that, the door opened. I bet you that's Opie.
Oh,
And you know what? If it is, let him come in. That's hilarious. Oh, look, as if by
hello.
magic. Okay, he has to feature. I'm sorry. He has to feature. Look, he's like your guardian angel. Hi, Opie.
He,
So yeah, oh, and then one of your darling sons shut the door. But I can't believe that just happened.
oh, there you go. Story of my life.
Do not enter. There he is. Look at him, handsome.
I know.
Okay, so tell me, so where were you? So yeah, just for today.
Oh yeah, so just for today, because I think I'm the type of person that can get really, really overwhelmed. You know, like you said, I've got three boys who are incredible, but there's no grey area with them. They're either really manic or chilling. And it's homeschooling and all those pressures that come with it. You know, it's a universal thing at the moment, but I'm the type of person that can get quite get spiral into a place where I get quite nervous and fearful, because I'm like, am I doing this right, and am I being a good enough mum, and and all the stories that chatter around. And when I break it down and stop, it doesn't really matter. You know, I think that's what COVID has certainly taught me on a deeper level, that none of it really matters. It doesn't, as long as you're happy and, more importantly, healthy. Otherwise, the rest is background noise. And I mean that with the greatest respect to at the educational system and everything, but it is, you know, we have to just do the best we can and get out the way, really.
So would you say that, you know, you've been able to embrace the changes quite quickly, or, you know, having spoken to a couple of other guests, it struck me that everyone so far has had the message of, I embrace change really easily. You know, I just pick up where I left off and adapt. And you're my sister, so we're probably quite similar to this. I find change really hard.
Oh my gosh, I'm hopeless with change. Hope.
I glad I'm not with anyone.
Oh, no. I like to know where I am. I like the kids to go to school. Thank you very much. I like to do my thing, and everything's just like this, which is ironic, really, because I live in a world now where you have to, well, we all do, where you have to expect the unexpected, and we all know that life can change like that. I think the first moment that I recognized that life can change in a heartbeat is literally when I found out I was first pregnant. You know, everything changes, and the everything is evolving and moving all the time. But I quite like to be in my own little bubble. So when it first happened, as you well know, with our parents, I was hopeless. I spend my life, I hope, trying to help people who are in really painful places. Yet when this happened, I went to pieces, because it was like the rug had been pulled out from underneath me.
Yeah, no, I know. And I think most of the world would say, you know, we adapted very quickly, didn't we, to homeschooling and creating our kitchen tables into office spaces. And we had that amazing weather spell. And now we've got this really vitamin D shortage, and it's January and it's hard. It's really, really difficult. But I guess with the mindfulness that you've studied and coached, that must really come into play in terms of just, like you said, keeping it in the day, keeping it in the hour, allowing the thoughts to just calm and center yourself and breathing through it. How has that helped you?
So I have this kind of daily routine that I've been doing for years now, and it's just been incredible. But I started doing transcendental meditation a couple of years ago, and as you know, there's a wonderful teacher in Cardiff, and it's something that's really blown me away, because, and I can't, like a lot of the things that I learn in life and in recovery life, or not even recovery, finding a new way to be more at peace, I suppose, with an addict head. This has been extraordinary, because I practice it for like 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening. And it allows me just to get rid of this excess stress and this stuff. It's very hard to explain. It's a bit like giving birth. You can't explain it unless you've done it. And I can't.
I can. Can't believe this is. Okay, we'll move on from that.
Yeah.
No, I was just sorry, not literally move on for it, but yeah, we don't need to recut.
Sorry, I was still in that place.
Yes, okay. Yes.
Just meditating, and it allows you to have it calms your nervous system, makes space in your head, for all that chatter. You just start the day off on a more even platform, which allows me anyway to move forward in a better way.
So tell me then, with all of this sort of gold, you've got so many tools and you've got so much to apply to this day-to-day life when the stress is upon us, which it is right now, the world over. What has the mantra been, that's pulled you through? I've been asking everyone, the mantra of the moment, that when the difficult times come, and they come, as we all know, what's the one saying or mantra that you use to pull you through?
Again, Debbie, it's something that I can't take onus for. It's another one of the tools that has been given to me, but acceptance is the key. Nice. Whatever life throws at you, whatever the curveballs are, whatever the waves that we have to ride, I spent a lifetime trying to fight them. I am not going to do this. I am not going to be this person. And it was only when I surrendered and accepted, this is who I am. This is what's going on. That was the start of a different journey for me. And also in day-to-day life, 3 boys who have, a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old and an 8-year-old with very different needs, and they're going through their stuff as well. And you just have to accept. You just have to keep accepting and keep accepting. And I think for me, then that's when it's like the peace comes, really.
I love that. I mean, it's again, it's very simple, but it's not easy, is it? Yeah. That place of constantly. So I've been thinking about what would my mantra be? And it's similar to you. I guess it's the don't sweat the small stuff. It keeps changing. But it's thinking, right, what battle am I going to pick? Well, why am I going to pick that battle? Just let it go, let it go. But that sense of when I accept, there's an immediate sort of transient sort of elevation to what's in front of me, and it's just whatever. Yeah, I like that. I really like it. And I know, having obviously walked this journey with you, how you apply that really, really, really regularly and help so many people around you try and do it the same, because stubbornness is also a part of our family trait, wouldn't you say? So, okay, so my last question to you then, before we wrap it up, is when it's all done, I do believe the end is in sight, please God. What's the first thing that you're going to want to do when it is safe to go out and have fun again and, free?
Well, this too shall pass, and it will. However long it's going to take, it will end one day, and we just have to do the best we can. But in the meantime, I've been thinking about this, and there's so many things. I got engaged recently, as you know, and I have never done the dating thing with Simon, which I cannot wait for. But it's more the contact. I cannot wait to hold Lily, you know, your Lily, my niece, and my other nieces and my nephews and my friends, and just hold them tight without any fear or worry of like, oh my God, am I doing the wrong thing? So yeah, just being physical with people.
Yeah, that's amazing. And look, so many people have had the same response. You know, it's just the everyday human contact and touch. Well, thank you so much for agreeing to come on. I knew you'd be amazing. You are amazing. Your journey is extraordinary. Your dog is, just move that way so I can say goodbye. Bye, Opes.
You want to see? It's like literally spatchcock.
Oh, look at him. Love you, and thank you for being a part of it. Acceptance is the key. I'll see you soon.
Thank you for having me.
Lots of love.
Darling. Bye.
Bye.